Hi, welcome to FootyWit Podcast, the Rep Your Team episode. My name is Ehis Anthony, and I've got a full house today. All teams being represented: Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester United, Chelsea. They're ready to bring the house down. I will be neutral on today's episode, but today's episode is Rep Your Team episode. The Premiership is 6 days to go, and we'll have football back to us, and we'll have all our teams heading out in each of the fixtures. But today, what we're doing on today's episode, we want to see the chances each team possesses. We're going to analyze title contenders and also what team has the ability to make it, who's going to be crowned champions May 2021. So it's a 2021 season, and we're about to kick it up. We'll allow the lady to start first. Samiat, introduce yourself.
Hi guys, it's good to be back. This is Samiat representing Manchester United today. I hope the guys are ready. I hope you're ready. Chimamaka, are you ready?
They're ready. So we go straight to Liverpool, the champions, 2019-2020 season champions. We have to give honor to who honor is due. Liverpool, the number one Liverpool fan in Nigeria. Harbey, let's go.
It has to only be Liverpool, you understand. That is the team right now, the team to beat. And if you are looking for the guy to actually put on the nail, it has to be Abiodun Omotayo representing Liverpool Football Club. So let's get it rolling.
Yeah. So we go next to Chimamaka, Chelsea. Chelsea fan, introduce yourself.
Hello guys, this is Chimamaka once again. It's good to be here with wonderful guys. I'm here standing in for Chelsea Football Club. So stay tuned.
Yes, and with all due respect to Arsenal, we just have to take it that way round. Let it just go round. So Okpe, introduce yourself. You're not new on the show.
All right, guys. My name is Okwe Adibari, representing Arsenal Football Club. As you can see, I'm here to represent. Don't worry, Gunners, I've got you. Let's go.
Yes, so we'll go straight away. Today's going to be much fun, and we hope the banter comes in. I'm ready for the banter, really. So let's go. It's 6 days to go to the EPL. EPL starts September 12th with Arsenal Fulham opening fixture. But, Liverpool, they're the champions. They'll be playing on that same day against Leeds United. So it's the EFL champions versus the EPL champions. So, Harbey, Liverpool, we saw what happened last week in the Community Shield. They got they got outclassed by Arsenal. Arsenal nicked that one from Liverpool, winning the FA Community Shield. Yeah, we see Okwe bragging right. Yeah. We mentioned in the review and also in the preview that is that a precursor? Is that what we expect to see from Liverpool? What are the chances, or what are Liverpool chances going into 2021 season?
Yeah, if you look at it, the game we had last week was just a friendly, which I emphasized and I will emphasize even before
Friendly competition.
It was just a friendly final. Arsenal. If you saw it online, you see like Arsenal were taking it as if they've won the Champions League. No, it's not the Champions League. It's just the Community Shield. Just let's calm down. And if you look at it, the season before this, the Liverpool lost the Community Shield and we went back and won the Premiership. And this time around, we're actually defending our trophy. It's our trophy now. It's not anybody's trophy again. Man, you are out of the race. Arsenal is nowhere in contention, and even Chelsea, they will just possess a little bit of threat, as usual. And we keep on winning our trophy. So I'm not even bothered. I'm not much stressed. I just need to get my man Thiago. When Thiago comes, things get rolling. We keep winning. The first game of the season, Leeds, I expect a walkover. So simple.
Okay, nice one. So while Abby was giving us analysis,
Fire
of
for
Liverpool,
fire.
Tunde just stepped into the podcast, the episode. Another Manchester United fan. I don't know why we have two. I wanted one, but it's all good. The more, the merrier. So welcome, guys. Tunde, guys, just welcome today to the episode. Though he came late. Tunde, say hello.
Hi everyone, it's good to meet you guys. Samiat, hey, Chimamaka, good to see you again.
Brother, good to see you too.
Yeah.
This is good. Abe, well, nice to meet you. I heard you were talking about Leeds and saying it was going to be a walkover. I'm sorry, that's not what's going to happen on the first day of the season. We are the champions of the championship, and we don't take prisoners. If you've ever been to Ellen Road, you know that Leeds United are the best team in England. Forget about the fact that we just came from a championship. We're the best team in England, and Liverpool. We use Liverpool to open our season. We use Liverpool to let the world know that we are back.
Let me reintroduce Tunde, Manchester United / Leeds United fan.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to mention that so that our listeners will know why is this guy talking about Leeds and he has a Manchester United jersey on. So Tunde is a Manchester United and also a Leeds United fan. You just have to have United in it. But moving on, I think Okwe left. We can't see Okwe, but I hope he joins us back to represent Arsenal. So moving straight to Chelsea, Chimamaka, Lampard has turned into Guardiola already, based on number of signings.
Point of correction. Oh, no. Point of correction. He didn't turn into Guardiola. He's still Frank.
Okay.
He's just dabbling into the Russian font.
He's just exactly. Now he's been given an open book that he's taking advantage of. So let's give it that way. He's not a Guardiola.
Well, let me just coin my words. Let me coin my words. We have Okwe back. So let me coin my words carefully. I'm not saying he has turned into Guardiola, but in terms of acquisition, in terms of signing, he's making Guardiola-esque signing, spending over or close to 200 million euros with all the players that he has brought in. So what chances do Chelsea have in going into this 2021 season?
I look at Chelsea Football Club this season, this upcoming season, as contenders. I'm as a Chelsea fan and a realist. I will not be crowning them or I will not be tipping them to win the EPL. If they go ahead to do that, then it's an extra for the team. But I wouldn't be doing that now because I realize that the team will have to sit and fit into the idea of the manager. Then here we can know what is going to happen. Yes, I know. He's ready to tackle me and say we did not buy upcoming players, but we bought already established players. It's understandable, but very frank with each other. It is the EPL. The EPL has its own challenges on its own. First, you have to consider the media who are either ready to make or break you. And secondly, you now see teams going to be coming up against every week. And let's not forget in the EPL, we have so many other competitions that we have to fight our way all through. So I think it's going to be a process at which, yes, there will be stability in the team before we can
are you saying $2 million is not enough reinforcement? You need more
$200 million. Money. It's not about the more money.
200 million euros. 200 million euros.
As it stands, 200 million goes a long way in this market. But 200 million would not guarantee you the EPL. It is the effort put in that will guarantee you the EPL.
So, question, Chimamaka.
It's me this night.
If 200 million doesn't guarantee you the EPL, how much would guarantee you the EPL?
It's not money.
Exactly.
Let's the money. It's not money. United did 200 million last year, and they did not come out with nothing. In fact, the trophy was they got the third spot at the last game, or let's say second to the last game of the season, and they spent 200 million. So if you are talking about the money, you are not going to get the money. But it's the team. It's the team you're talking about. The team.
When you compare United's 200 million to Chelsea's 200 million, you're talking about established players that have done it, like Thiago Silva. Come on. Even though he's free, we know that he has done it everywhere.
Yeah. He
Kai
has done it
Havertz
everywhere.
is the biggest name in Germany. Timo Werner is the second biggest name in Germany.
Second highest scorer in Bundesliga.
Yes, I understand, but I will not give it to them. Yeah, I want you to get me right. If we go ahead, if Chelsea goes to get the EL this season, then it's a plus. But I'm not giving them this season.
So, Okwe say something. Chimamaka, everybody's coming on for you, man. Sorry, man. Okwe trying to say something.
Everybody, I've missed you guys. Sincerely.
I said
so welcome.
It just seems like Chimamaka is like Arsenal fans book, and he's just placing because he really doesn't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. It's trying to play safe. It doesn't with the signings. With the signings.
Chimamaka, what do you think Chelsea can achieve the next season? Where are you placing them?
Next season. Yeah, I can tell you we can make top 3, not top 4. I can tell you that with this kind of players we have, and it's not that we would make top 4 by the last game of the season. No, I'm telling you, yes, it's going to be a step up, and I can also tell you that we can contend for other domestic trophies comfortably, because first the team is already has good depth, which is what the team lacked all through last season. Like Man City, you look at Man City, yeah, it's a formidable team. But if you look at Man City, they have the depth. That is why they can go all out to this. But with Chelsea next season, I'll trip them for the top 3 and at least for us.
So if you guys spend another 200 million next summer,
it's not the money. Understand what I'm saying? It's not the money. It's the understanding of the team. Let's get something new. Let's get something straight. Let's get something straight. Look at the Barcelona. I'm sorry, I'm taking this back to La Liga. You look at the Barcelona, the 2010s. You understand that it's not the amount they spent actually. It is the understanding of the team. And first, they had an understanding from their junior team. That is the likes of Xavi, Iniesta, guys. They all played together. So it's the understanding of the team. So if that understanding is there, for God's sake, it's going to be very easy to.
I get what you're trying to say. I get what you're trying to say. There's team depth now, there's squad depth and all of that, but it is Lampard that is bringing in this player. So you should at least have like an idea of how to blend all of them in as they are coming in. So there should be like a plan ahead, like this season, we are trying to achieve.
Let's of course.
You guys should just take it easy on
let's not forget this.
I have one last question for you, Chimamaka. One last question.
I'll answer this question. We have a Mourinho in the Premier.
What he's trying to say is that
we have an Ancelotti in the Premier League. These are all EPL.
It will take a time, and when everything actually gets together, it will actually make sense. I think that's what Chimamaka is trying to say. Like,
and it's not the money. It's not the money. And now, the question you guys are asking me are not you people are not looking at the question. You are not. I don't think people are seeing it as the fact that we actually spent because we had the funds without transfers. So we had these funds. The team to recruit the 191.1 million euros is good money to be spent. It's good money to be spent. So it's good money to be spent. So I don't see that we are spending the money. We had money here not to spend the money. That's why we're asking these questions. So I'm good to answer.
I don't have a problem with you guys spending the money. The question the last question I have for you is, if Mourinho was the one in charge of Chelsea and they spent this money to get this team, will you believe that? Forget about forget about his first season. Forget about all of that. If Mourinho is the manager at Chelsea right now, and you guys spend this money to bring these players in right now, do you think your team will win the Premier League? Will you consider your team?
Yes.
Okay, so is bottom line, you don't believe as much in Lampard.
Why? No, hold on. Listen. Why? I won't tell you I don't believe in Lampard. Listen, get this. Lampard is fresh in the EPL.
This is the problem when you spend a lot of money.
So he lacks experience.
I'll do Lampard because he had a first season that was successful. So I don't have a problem with Lampard. He can make it up his first attempt after spending some amount. He do that because he was able to get the top 4 with many pundits bringing us down the pool on qualification for the Champions League. But he was able to do that. So with Lampard, I believe he can do that. My own is the understanding of the team. We've had players that have come in and have been very useless. We can count many of them in the EPL. And we know that, forget that football is a team sport. It's not an individual sport. You can bring in Werner and he can be a flop. Don't forget, we remember Arsenal brought in Marouane Chamakh. Marouane Chamakh was doing 17, 20 goals in French league.
But Chamakh didn't cost that amount of money, Timo Werner.
Chelsea brought in Torres.
Cost you guys.
In the first,
yeah.
Chelsea brought in
Chamakh didn't cost Arsenal.
That was football then, not now.
Okay.
I give you an instance.
Arsenal bought in Pepe.
An instance. He's coming from somewhere.
No, I think Chimamaka is trying to say, let us give Chelsea time. Let's give Chelsea time. Let's give Chelsea time. Regardless of whoever manager is, he's trying to be realistic.
Give them time. Just give them time. If after the first season,
really,
we are.
Yes,
I
understand.
Time and more money. Yes. They'll get there.
I understand Chimamaka's point of view, but you know, I always like us to balance things, especially in football, because we see a manager in the other side, in the blue side of Manchester City, getting a lot of stick based on the investment he has put into his defense, the amount of money he has put into restructuring his defense. So why should we cut Lampard the slack, spending the amount of money this window, and we shouldn't expect any results?
Nobody's cutting his slack. No.
Yes.
No one is cutting him his slack. You know, let's stand back. Signing to become manager of a football club that lets out coaches in less time, you should expect that he knows what he got in for. I don't know if you get me. Now, you have to compare with United Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He has an agreement with the board, and he has the years he has to perform. If the agreement was 3 years, and in 3 years he cannot do it, I'll be surprised if they boot him out. It is normal. It's the agreement. Lampard has a 3 years contract with Chelsea. 2 left to go. The first year he was given a target to make the Champions League with less squad, and he did that. It's a good one. He was promised that if he can do that, there's no how the expenses will come in. In fact, he was guaranteed any player you want, I will bring in. That was why he was able to go out for. In fact, he got Kim Ziyech in February. Let's understand that, which means the thing is the club is actually supporting his project. So if in the 4th year, and the men and the managers will go.
No, we saw a funny meme about it.
And he has to.
Are we waiting for 4 years?
Complete it.
It's time to take it easy, man.
Are we waiting for 4 years before we get? No. I just want to get what voice.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I cannot even wait. I cannot wait as a Chelsea fan for 4 years. I've tried that. I cannot do. I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm trophy hungry.
Okay, guys.
I don't even understand. So there's a difference. I cannot wait.
Enough of the hits on Chimamaka. Let's switch over to the other side.
We have missed it. That's why we have missed it. Arsenal.
We saw the magic. You know, spinning up on the red side of Arsenal. FA Cup victory. In 28 days, 2 trophies. FA Cup, FA Community Shield. We can see the way Arteta is building the team. I think I'll just allow Okoye to help. What chances Arsenal have? Okwe? Hey, Okwe, don't fall Arsenal's hand, man.
Yeah, I didn't get that question. You said, what are the chances of Arsenal?
Yeah, based on what Arteta has been building. Yeah, I said, what are the chances of Arsenal? Based on what Arteta has been doing this past few months, 6 months in the club, 2 trophies in 28 days, beating Chelsea, beating Manchester City, beating Liverpool twice. Sorry, Liverpool, though. You know? So going into the 2021 season, what chances are there for Arsenal to take? Do you see them as title contenders? Do you see them as winning the 2021 season? Man, you guys laughing already. What is Arsenal? What chance does Arsenal have?
Look, it's
Even
going to be
Okpa
a
is
great
laughing.
for us now, definitely. With a manager like and taking a look at his recruitment so far, it's going to be a great season for us now. From their last behind the closed door friendly, against Aston Villa. I heard they've switched back to the 4-3-3. They have Mesut Ozil playing again, and there seems to be a new role for Alexander Lacazette, probably playing as one of the number 8s alongside Mesut Ozil, and obviously Willian on the left, Pepe on the right, and Aubameyang down the middle, and then the eventual partnership between Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. Look, there's a lot to look forward to with Arsenal. The squad is growing. Now I'm starting to see quality in depth. Because if you take a look at last season, when Arsenal were struggling to win a lot of games, whenever they take up their big stars, they seem to have issues with consistency. So if you have good players on and off the bench for the entirety of the season, definitely you would do well and you would do much better than you did before. Obviously, we can say that Arteta has projects. We can see that he knows the way he wants to set up the team. We can see it's obvious that he have targets. I was quite surprised, to be honest, like every other person, when Julian came out to say that Arteta did tell him that by the end of his third year at Arsenal, Willian signed a 3-year contract. He told him that by the end of the third year, Arsenal will be winning the Champions League. So, his first season, finishing in 8th position, which was out of the
Would they be winning it in
quality
FM or Football Manager or in real life?
Don't worry.
The dream is free.
I'll
The
miss you,
dream is
I'll miss
free.
you.
The dream is free.
I don't know, maybe it's only me that thinks that Arsenal.
Honestly,
When it comes to time,
he didn't start the season. He had to take over from what Emery had already left. Do you understand? And then he took over. He did a decent job, in my own opinion, winning 2 trophies in 29 days. That's simply fantastic. Now, he's going to have his first full season. He has 2 competitive goalkeepers who can be the number 1 keeper at any club in the Premier League, let's be honest. So,
sorry. Let me just chip in. Let me just chip in this. Let me just chip in this. You said he won 2 trophies in 29 days, yeah? But there's a certain manager in Manchester, the red side of Manchester, 3 years going now, no trophy.
He hasn't been there for 3 years though. This is what? This is the 2nd year.
Okay, sorry.
January.
Year.
So
Yeah.
it started January. This will be his second full season.
1.5.
Two and a half. Okay, 1.5, 2.5. But,
yeah.
Okay, but continue. I just wanted to chip that in.
Oh.
All right. So and then when you take a look at the young stars that Arsenal have, these are quality players. We talk about the likes of Bukayo Saka. We talk about the likes of Reece Nelson, Eddie Nketiah, Joe Willock as well. And then the good thing is that these players are still developing. They are yet to hit their prime. So if these players continue to develop in the squad, they continue to play with the big names like Aubameyang, like I said, David Luiz and co. They will eventually get better. If Arsenal sign Thomas Partey, if they sign Houssem Hawa, look, Arsenal is going to be one of the most difficult teams to actually defeat, and then they can actually push for a top 4 finish. I'm not sure about winning the EPL this season. I don't think that is feasible. I don't see that possible. But then a top 4 finish, probably winning the Europa League, it is possible. They could have a treble this season. Who knows? Europa League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, they can probably do it. Look, Arsenal can do it. Look, as an Arsenal fan right now,
even these 200 million euros guy is not thinking of the treble.
he's not talking about trophy. He's talking about
Samiat.
Honestly, when you said treble, I was thinking of Community Shield is already won. So maybe Carabao Cup, and then people host Emirates Cup at the end of the season.
Oh, yeah. Well,
so maybe 3 trophies in
I was waiting for that.
Nah, look, don't worry. They are level to read. Look, there was a certain time in 2016-2017 season, Manchester United completed a treble at that time of the Carabao Cup, the Europa League, and the Community Shield. That was their own treble. So I mean, we can do
Yeah,
our own
true.
trouble as
Under
well.
Mourinho.
We can
Oh.
add,
At
we
that
can even add
time.
the community shield we're going to win
That's
this season
at that
already.
time.
You know, community shield is for the 2020-21 season. So that's already one trophy down, in my own opinion.
Yeah,
So
one trophy down for
already.
Arsenal.
Agree.
Yeah, true.
And then what
2
happens
to
if
go.
we actually win about 3 trophies aside from the community shield? Community shield will just be like an extra, just be like the shoe, you know. Look,
Wait, let's dissect this.
My favorite thing about
Your remaining
Arsenal
3
fans is
now
this
trophies.
great.
positivity.
That's
This
something that everyone needs
positivity.
to understand.
I need some of
Check
it,
just away
man.
from me. Let me give you guys a
Okay,
bit of insight.
I'll let you
tell
cut
you
you
how-
short.
Look.
Let him enlighten us, please.
Let me tell you why Arteta
Okay,
is so important. Let me tell you why Arteta was so important to Guardiola's success at Manchester City. No. Let me understand. Look, I was doing a bit of research into the difference between Guardiola before Arteta and after Arteta, right? We all know that
Guardiola
Guardiola
before
loved to play
Arteta.
football, okay? Barcelona, Bayern Munich. We saw the way he loved to set up his team. So what did Mikel Arteta do to advance tiki-taka? Very, very simple. He switched the players on the left to left-footed players. When he came in at Manchester City with Pep Guardiola, his first season, he made Alexander Kolarov a centre-back. You know, Gael Clichy was the left-back. He had David Silva on the left-hand side of the midfield. Had
Side of
Leroy
midfield,
Sané.
yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Okay, I totally agree with Okpe. Well, I agree with him with
Hope it comes back.
with Arteta's tactics. All I know Arteta did was send us back to early 2000s when we were playing. The EPL was playing how do they call it? This one-sided football. Every left winger left and all right wingers on the right, which actually
On the right, yeah.
yes, which actually is working presently for Guardiola. I'm getting Okwe's point, but where I wouldn't agree with him is doing a treble. Let's not forget that the EPL is much more competitive than what it used to look like. Everybody is beefing up their team. Some who are not even beefing up their team are crazy to come and win these things. Everybody's hungry. So if Okwe would say do the treble, I would join my fellow podcaster Samiat and say man can dream. It's not
Man
a
can
sin.
dream.
He would
Man
have to
can
actually
dream.
dream
See,
that dream well. And the
The
prayer is
dream
that
is
it comes to
free.
reality. A man can
Honestly, banter aside, one thing I know that at least that I've seen that Arteta
man.
has done in
No.
Arsenal, he has worked on that defense. He turned David Luiz into a better defender.
Yes.
He's beefing up other players. The only player that I think, if Arsenal signs, that would really cause, that would be a lot of work for other top teams, would be Thomas Partey. I don't know that Awa very well, but I know Thomas Partey. If Arsenal can sign him, that would be a lot of. They'll really be contenders. At least for that top 4 spot. That defense has become remarkably better than it was before Arteta. And
Arteta, yeah.
of course, we know that the wingers are firing on all cylinders. You're adding Willian to that list. You're promoting the youth, making them believe that they are the future of this club. Handing Saka number 7. There's no what's the word I'm looking for? There's no much whatever. He's more excited to play
He has made a
now, and
statement with that.
what's them? Aubameyang. All these guys have something to look forward to now. This is a new manager, as a young manager, as a manager that believes in the youth, and it's easier to work on the attack, or even you can leave the attack, let them be flying, free. As long as that defense has been fixed, I think that's the best thing that Arteta has done for us now. That's what I think, in my own opinion, from what I've seen. That's what got them those 2 trophies in 28 days.
Yeah, nice one. So we're switching.
I think the little problem I have with Arsenal is just that they can't maintain the pace. They can't maintain the pace when EPL.
Oh yeah, that thing is going to dry. They'll dry up by
So,
December 15th. and then they'll lose points up until February.
Most of them are already repeating.
Maybe you have a date for them. December 15th already.
December 15th to end of February. March, that's when they'll start pushing for top 4 again. You know?
You give them dates. That's not nice today. That's not nice. No, please extend it to this. I know.
We have seen it over and over again. It's something we have seen.
It's a routine. They have it down on the EPL calendar.
We are used to it.
It's on the EPL calendar. They themselves, they know it.
That's
go fire
That's
from
September,
November, and then December is there.
It's just a pity. Okpa has been coming in and out of the broadcast. I hope he heard that, and I hope he's going to come back to fire on that. So we're moving to Manchester United. Harbey, get ready. These are your nemesis. These are your rivals. So Harbey, we're switching to Manchester.
They are only my rivals when it comes to title ones, not in terms of quality. We're having.
I mean, you guys just won your first one in 30 years. Enjoy it. It's okay.
And they are going to wait for around 30 years. The way it's looking like.
We own this.
I didn't see that.
I mean, think about it. We've not won an EPL in what 6, 7, 8 years, and you guys are just catching up. Come on now.
Just catching up. Just one left now. We are not trophies. Just one behind.
Well, I'll be the neutral here. Manchester United, Liverpool. I'll be the neutral here. Why am I saying
okay?
Yes.
There's nothing to neutralize. I don't waste your time.
Will not do a double. No, I'm just trying to say. I'm just trying to talk football. I don't see Liverpool as it stands doing the EPL again. This next season, I don't see them doing it. I'm being very frank with you. Because
we have seen them. They are.
Oh, jeez.
We have seen it. Is it not the same Liverpool?
Well, give credit to Arsenal for doing that.
We have seen all of the tricks.
Yeah, give credit to Arsenal for doing that. Hello.
And Watford. Why would you leave out Watford out of these glorious?
That's what I'm saying. So the people that. That's what I'm saying. So the people that beat Liverpool last season were Chelsea. No, damn, shut up. Were Arsenal, Watford, and Manchester City. So Arsenal has something to do in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just move to Manchester United, the red side of Manchester United. A deal they've been trying to get for so long. August 10 was given, deadline. They still didn't pass it. They're still looking at Sancho. Who knows when Sancho will come? Maybe when Sancho comes, we'll go for Thanksgiving service when Sancho finally comes. We have two Manchester United.
Just 1 million extra.
Let's.
It's a poor contender, not a trophy contender.
Jeez, let's allow them to talk. So, Tunde Samiat, what chances do Manchester United have this coming season, 2021 season? Samiat, go first. You've been firing on all cylinders. So let's hear. Tunde will go after you, but let's hear you first. What chances?
This season, we have said it a million times, it's going to be competitive.
Don't be shy.
It's going to be a different one. And we're ready. I think we have the squad depth, attack going forward, and the midfield is tight. You know that already. But when we come back a bit, there's a bit of a problem there. And we're hoping Ole get some reinforcement before the transfer window closes. I just hope he gets some reinforcement up back. Sancho or no Sancho, I want them to fix something at the back first. And De Gea, I think with Henderson back, De Gea should perform better. There's serious competition for him now. Henderson is hungry. He wants the top spot. So I think that is good. But I still think we need something back. Then if Sancho comes, then there's trouble. Martial, Sancho, Greenwood, Rashford, that speed, That energy up front. okay. You know. But still, that back.
It's easy. It's easy. Like if we sign Sancho, we're winning the Premier League. It's as simple as that.
Are you joking? First, hold on. Has your captain left
It was
Has your captain
signed
in Greece or is he
Sancho.
back in England? Or is he back in England?
If we sign Sancho,
My
we're winning the
best
Premier
set of
League.
dreamers.
Leave that guy alone.
Sancho to carry.
Leave
See,
that guy
let me
alone.
tell you,
want to know.
we know we have
I'm
defensive
just
problem.
asking.
We know we have defensive problem. We know that we need someone to pair up with someone that would match up with Maguire. At least the technical abilities of Maguire. If we have that, I mean, we've been linked with Upamecano. If we can sign that dude, and a defensive midfielder, one strong defensive midfielder, someone that I always think that Man United can sign is Ndidi. That's the. If we can get Ndidi, forget it. Premier League, 2 years in a row.
Let me add to that. Yes, you have to sort out Greece because it's looking like Harry Maguire remaining in Greece. I'm thinking PAOK wants to sign him or Panathinaikos.
He's no longer there.
So you guys should do that first. Oh, he has left.
He's
He has
back
left.
home.
I thought it was for medical. Sorry about that. But since he's back, no problem.
He's back home, man. He's not. We are not going to Greece for anything again. The days of our Europa League run is over. We are Champions League contenders now. We are going to remain in top European contenders. There's nothing in Greece for us.
So guys, let's look at this critically. Manchester United need to show up the defense. Because that seems to be where the issue is. Yeah, fantastic going forward. Martial, Bruno Fernandes coming in and solidifying the team a bit. I think all the pressure was put on him. But critically, looking at Manchester United, Chelsea buying players, Liverpool too. Well, here they're looking at bolstering their squad as well. But it's been quiet for Manchester United. Looking at the caliber of Manchester United, who they are in England, what is going on?
I don't think there's anything going on per se because like Chimamaka was mentioning the fact that Chelsea did not spend any money last year. United did that last year. They bought Maguire, they bought Wan-Bissaka, they promoted this Brandon Williams, they bought Daniel James, they brought in Igalo during January. So in a way, they made their transfers last season. In January also brought in Bruno Fernandes. We brought in Donny van der Beek this summer. The return of what's his name? Dean Henderson is like a new signing. This is he was one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League last season.
Yes.
Him coming back to the team is an upgrade to whatever it is we have.
Exactly.
We've had last season we had scenarios where the FA Cup game against Chelsea, that was the year's error. 3 goals. So that kind of error, if they hear making that kind of error in a game in this coming season, we almost know for a fact that Henderson will be playing the next game. So it reduces error. You just give them something to fight for. So again, Henderson is like a new signing. Donny van der Beek just came in. Bruno Fernandes, this will be his first full season. Of course, I still think that we need to make at least one more signing, either as in a defensive midfield position or center back. But when you look at the number of center backs that Manchester United currently have, it is going to be tough to convince the board that you want to sign another center back. We have Maguire, Lindelof, Smalling, Jones, Twanzebe, there you go, Bailey, Rojo is still a member of that team somehow. So you have to somehow sell some of those players in order to bring in another center back. And obviously, I don't think any of those players are good enough. I personally think that Smalling has done enough in Italy to earn a spot with Maguire, but it's up to the player if he wants to stay or not.
Samiat, you want to add anything to that?
No, Tunde has covered most of it. Yeah, you see the lineup of players defensively that we still have. Nobody is going, and more coming in. It's just going to be a bit of too much. But I still think one more signing, like Tunde said, one more. And Ole too. Next season, he just needs to up his game. I don't know. He just needs to up his game with tactics and all of that. Next season, I want to see some creativity from Ole. There were some issues last season, some games that he could have turned over with some tactical decisions that he was just.
Looked like he forgot that he had subs.
And there's that too. So next season, going into the new season rather, he needs to up his game. And if we do get Sancho, then
it's done for all of y'all.
Okay.
It's done. Premier League.
Even the 200 million euros people.
Abby got something to say because he's smiling. Abby, you just let him go that way.
I'm just always surprised when Man U fans talk, and because when we are talking about the era of the champions in this era of the league, we're talking about Man City, we're talking about Liverpool, we're talking about even Leicester. We're not talking about Manchester United. We're not talking about Europa League yet. We're talking about champions. We're talking about something. We're talking about top four. We're not talking. Not Chelsea that.
But all up a minute. If you are talking about the Premiership, the English, I don't know if it's the Spanish Premier, the English Premiership, you are talking about Manchester United. You are definitely talking about
you. That's why I said this era. You are no longer there. The blue side of
which era?
Covered you. The blue side of Manchester has covered you. You are no longer in the picture. You are out of the picture.
See, and there's this thing. I know that in this era that you're talking about is probably the last 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah. Since after
in that era, right? All of you are looking up to what we have done. I'm pretty sure that all of you are
trying to catch up.
United on your wall. Like, okay, this is what Man U have done. This is what we have to do this season. Let's try to match up to what Manchester United have done. That's cool. That's including Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea should never be having this conversation with us.
I think it's
double digits in our Premier League.
I'm not looking at double digits. I'm not looking at double digits.
I think Chelsea have just 5. Chelsea just have title, right? 5 titles.
Hold on.
We can fight Liverpool on one. We can fight Liverpool on one hand.
No, there's no problem. There's no problem. One hand or not. Let's not forget that there is a team in this podcast that have already done 10 years plus. 10 years plus without your trophy. I want us to understand that. Now, he started one season. Oh, hold on. No, okay. I'm not anybody. I just want to answer the question, answer the Arsenal fans and say some other things. Okay. Yes. In this 5
Okpa is not on the podcast, but I can stand in for Okpa.
That's why I didn't So in this 5 trophies that called with one hand was attained in the space of how many years? Yes, we can count. 5. But let's not forget that 5 trophies came in how many years? In a space of 15 years, they were able to get 5 trophies. Now, if you're going to count the next 10, 15 years with the kind of thing that they are doing this season, are you going to tell me if Manchester United remains the way they are, they will be shouting how many trophies?
I'm glad you used if.
I'm glad you understand me.
Because
let's not forget that.
If is the best thing you can say.
Manchester United has done 6 seasons. They've done 6 seasons without the trophy. We are all looking at Arsenal, who have done 10 years plus. But if you start counting, it's already 6. It's already 6 without the trophy. And if things goes on this way, You can do another
Things
6
cannot go on this
and make it
way.
12 without
We
getting
are
it.
not some
See,
30 years
Samia,
old
they
people.
know.
Things
They know
cannot
that.
go.
Nobody-
They know
They
things will not go on
know.
this
I'm
way.
not-
So they are
We
hoping
are not some
that
30
it should
year
go
old
on.
people now.
Oh,
This
okay.
cannot go
Tell that-
on this
tell-
way. You know.
Tell
We signed
that
Bruno
to us
Fernandes.
now.
The
I'm
whole
now
world
listening.
was shocked. Like,
Tell-
who is
Do
tell
what,
that
you
to
what's
us
think
happening?
you
now.
think we are playing? We went on and signed. You saw Fernandez.
No,
Okay.
nobody said you are playing. Arsenal
Okay,
signed
guys.
Arshavin. Arshavin was one of the most outstanding players in the World Cup. Arsenal got him. We know
okay.
players that they've signed in over the years. They even brought in World
Okay.
Cup winners. And at the long run,
Okay.
they are doing 15 years and
But
counting.
you know, Arsenal is
I don't know if
Arsenal.
you get
Arsenal is
Arsenal is
people are going
Arsenal
to do
now.
that.
Arsenal is Arsenal.
Okay.
We are talking about Manchester United here.
I don't like Arsenal. Arsenal is Arsenal. I don't like it because
Okay,
they are
guys.
doing my public holiday. 15th
You
of
know
December.
Arsenal is Arsenal. Chimamaka, you know. We know, you
I don't
know.
like this.
Let's move on.
I
Let's
just-
move on.
I just want to drop this on the floor before we move on to the next. Yes, Arsenal
I
won
feel
the,
a
Arsenal
miss
won
will
the
come in.
Premiership. Arsenal won the Premiership 15 years ago, or whatever, 15, 17.
Hey,
Oh,
you said
16
you're
years
going to
ago.
be neutral
Yeah.
on this
Already.
one.
Got to be
Thirty.
beaten
If you
already.
want to, if you go wear
Hey,
your
I'm
jersey,
saying-
The years are just
Don't wear your
numbers,
jersey.
you know, 30, 15
I'm-
years, whatever.
I'm-
It's just
It started
numbers,
with
you
one
know.
deal. It started with, let's not forget,
Yeah.
another 15. Okay.
I'm just standing in for Okwe. I'm standing in for Okwe. So if Arsenal did it 16 years ago, yes, but the last time they did it, they set a record where, you know, it's been difficult to even break that record, you know, going the entire season unbeaten. Just wanted to drop that so we can just move on.
Liverpool dropped some record and waited 30 years. You have gotten to half of them already. Don't worry. You are going to knock 35 before you break it. You are telling me you are setting record. Okay. I'm waiting for the record. But
So
now
I think I think due to the bad I think due to bad network, Harbey just went out of the broadcast.
Are you sure it's the network or it's the banter? Are you sure?
I hope you told him today was supposed to be banter, and not analysis. Because I didn't hear my analysis out at all.
I hope they join us. But you know, before we round off, so the last segment, just to round off this episode, Rep Your Team episode, has been fun all through having you guys around. Looking at looking at the season 20, they said we shouldn't call it 2020, 2021. We should just say 2021 season. Starting from Chelsea.
Don't jinx it. I understand that.
Yeah, if you're to look into your crystal ball, come May 2021, who do you think will win the EPL? And who do you think might be the title contenders?
Okay. I wouldn't rule out Liverpool as it stands. I wouldn't rule them out because first is because
So Harbey is back.
they are going to be defending. They are going to be defending their title. So I won't just totally rule them out. Now, I would also be considering Manchester City. They have gone this season and they have seen their lapses, and I believe that Guardiola would move up. But funny enough, I would also look at the guys who just came in. I'm not making them as EPL winners, but if you watch Leeds United, those guys can come and do in Leicester City. You cannot rule those guys out. They play, if not the best football I've seen in the past 5 years. They play
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that.
So
I
would not rule those guys
just
out.
go watch.
We know what
watch their highlights. I don't like their striker, Patrick Bamford. I don't think he's a Premier League proven striker, but if they with that Rodrigo that is signed, even though he's not a goal scoring striker, watch out, man. But continue. I just want to.
So as I was saying, there's no, as it stands presently, there's no small team in the EPL. There's no small team. Before we used to have the top 4. Now we are talking of the top 7. So nobody's coming to come and joke as it stands. Arsenal,
banter aside, contenders.
Arteta is doing a magnificent job. He has brought in unity into that team, and he has brought in organization into that team. Every section of Arsenal Football Club, as it stands, from their defense being organized. Now he has actually infused or retained Ceballos, who was awesome last season. Actually, after the restart, so I think he's also made the midfield stand out. Then the attack, you cannot rule any of them out. Aubameyang is hungry. Lacazette is hungry. They have Saka, who is very dangerous. They brought in Willian, who is something else. This season, if you tell me to tip any team to win the Premier League, banter aside, I will think of my team first because I don't see any other team winning it.
Wait,
I will think of Chelsea
up.
Football Club.
Hold up,
Hold
Chimamaka.
on.
I thought you said
no. I'm saying this. No, I'm saying this as Chelsea fan. As Chelsea fan. So I'm going to nick anybody this season for the top four. Okay, for my top four. For my top four, I would.
Fine. Let's just go there. Top four.
My top four straight. I'll do Manchester City, Liverpool. No, Manchester City, Chelsea, Manchester United, and Tottenham Hotspur. Please write it down.
Tottenham Hotspur over Arsenal. Damn.
Because we don't seem to understand that Tottenham is a team. We just pick Arsenal, Man U, Chelsea, and forgetting that Tottenham is also doing their rebuilding. And they have one of the best players in EPL. So you cannot rule these guys out. So I would tip a Tottenham even before an Arsenal. Why I'm going to do that is this. Mourinho already has done a season with Tottenham. Mourinho is a manager that he might not give you the best football, but he's going to give you a trophy. I don't know if you know, if you understand, if you've seen Mourinho in his years of coaching. He's going to guarantee you the best.
He didn't do that last season.
But he's going to give you a trophy. No, he didn't do that season.
So
it means he has done a year to understand. It's what I'm telling you. He has done a year to understand the team. So you cannot rule him out.
It only took Arteta 6 months.
This season.
It only took Arteta 6 months.
No, it's not the EPL. It's the Cup.
Okay.
It's not EPL. The EPL it has better challenges than the FA Cup. Or the competition is just a friendly. Yeah, we know that.
So that's what you're saying, Chimamaka, about Mourinho. I mean, honestly, this is the first summer that we've not really heard a lot about Mourinho. Even when he didn't have a job, we're still hearing a lot about Mourinho doing this, doing that. But he has been really quiet this transfer window, and he has been making transfers. I mean, he brought that dude from
Wolves. Yeah,
he brought from Wolves.
And also from Southampton.
For Southampton to that's not also.
Yeah,
but no disrespect, those guys are average players.
They're average players, but one thing is that they're all hard work.
No disrespect.
Yeah, that Wolves guy.
Wolves guy is not an average player.
They are all average
players. They're just hard workers.
I think he's defender now.
FPL rating last season. Did you guys see the FPL rating last season? From him? No, he didn't. He was one of their most outstanding players.
Yeah,
the
guy is okay.
He was very instrumental. Very instrumental.
Okay, so
if you put that guy into a team that is properly, that they blend him in properly, that guy is like, I wouldn't say average, but I understand why
you put that guy in the Liverpool team. He will cause problems. He will cause problems for Alexander.
Chimamaka's top 4.
So for Chimamaka,
Chelsea,
Chimamaka's top 4, Man City, Chelsea, Manchester United, Tottenham. Cool.
Man City, Chelsea, Manchester United, and Tottenham Hotspur.
Even Liverpool is not there.
Harbey, are you good?
You surprised me, Harbey.
Because we have found out.
Harbey,
they've been found out. They've been found out. It took them 5 years to find this out.
It's good you're back. So we're just trying to round off. We're just trying to round off the episode. So we're looking at predictions for next season. Who will be your top 4, and which team do you think has the chance to make it or win the title 2021 season?
Let's all take sentiments apart. If we're actually looking at it, there are only 2 teams that can compete for the title. That is Man City and Liverpool. Every other team is still trying to gel and blend their new
Okay.
signings and their players. If you look at
What
it,
about Manchester United?
Manchester United have their own problem. That coach can never win them that EPL. It's not a course. They need a good
It's not a
coach.
curse. It's not
It's
joking.
not a
That's true.
course. They have the material on ground. That is why I
Who blend the
don't
material is the problem.
that's why I don't fancy Man U at this moment. Not that they don't have a good squad. If you look at that Man City squad, that Man United players, their squad, the entire squad, they have a squad that can deliver titles. But that coach can never deliver.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not trying to. Maybe you can deliver Carabao Cup. Maybe
We know, Harbey. We kuku know.
Manchester United are succumbing to that.
Oh, Man U fans know
Bruh.
It's great.
Even if we sign Messi, I promise you, it's still gonna be the same.
We
thing.
are
As long as
aware.
Ole is there.
We are not going on with it. We are moving on with it. We are aware.
Let the players click and let them click
Let's
for as
take
long as they can
sentiments away.
click. That's it.
Let's take sentiments away. If you are talking about the league, I'll give it to my darling Liverpool. I'm telling you, I'll rank it as number one. Then when we're talking about coming second, I think Man City will still give a better fight than what they did last season. Not even Chelsea. I think Chelsea will come close. But Lampard does not have a good experience, a good experience when it comes to winning the league. I'm telling you, as a manager, not as a player this time around. As a manager, you still will find it difficult at some point in time. So I will give it to Man City as the second. I will give Chelsea the third. Probably what they did last season, they could still repeat it this season again. Coming third and with covering the distance between the top two. And I think Man U will actually get a fourth spot. Because if you look at it, Solskjaer too is now adapting to the league. Ever since Fergie left United, Man U find it difficult to actually blend. Moyes came, Mourinho came, so many coaches came, but still they are yet to find Van Gaal, and they are yet to find the rhythm. Even Solskjaer,
Van Gaal would have been the one.
Even Solskjaer, they are still trusting God on his behalf. Probably he could deliver them something. But I know the man is not a dumbass. The man is trying. I believe Man can make a fourth spot. And
my coach,
Tottenham will also
my brilliant coach,
position. No disrespect to the Gunners.
So you don't see
Arsenal are really trying. I don't think those young stars, when they switch off, a lot of points would have gone. I think he said by December 15th they are off already. Maybe they'll be coming back. Maybe they'll be coming back March or April. So by the time they come back, the top four is already decided. So I don't think Arsenal will have. I think they'll make the Europa League spot. So that is
okay.
Fair one. That's fair enough. So we'll switch to Manchester United cohorts on the episode today. Tunde and Samiat. Give us your top four. Who's going to make it? Who's going to make the top four? Samiat.
Oh, okay.
All of a sudden.
This season.
Okay.
This season, I don't want to underrate anybody. Everybody is secretly planning something to shock anybody. But I don't see Liverpool winning the league this coming season. I don't see it. I think Man City is going to come close. Maybe I'll give it to Man City. Banter aside. Chelsea, I think they are going to do really well this season. I think I'll give them second. I think Chelsea is going to do really well. They're going to surprise us negatively or positively. We don't know yet, but I'll still give them second
laugh.
So there's a surprise. Either way works. You didn't hear what she said. She said either way, positive or negatively. Who wants to do that kind of thing? Who wants negativity?
No. You guys are going to do well. I'm just saying, let's wait and see. But second, I'm giving you guys second. I'm trying. Then Manchester United. Wait. What am I saying? If Sancho comes in, this table has to change.
I give myself
for now. This current stand, because we still have.
No, he has not come in. When he comes in, we will do the pass again. No problem.
I said that's
what she's saying. That if Sancho comes,
then the table will change. But I'll give Chelsea second. Then Man U will come third. Fourth. That fourth. I'm thinking there's going to be some shockers this season.
Liverpool.
Oh, I've forgotten Liverpool. I put them first. They will suffer this season.
I'm not surprised. Most people look down Liverpool, to be sincere. And that was what happened last season. The blitz since the very first day of the season.
No, I don't think anybody looked down on Liverpool last season.
No, nobody gave us a chance now.
No, for last season,
has Liverpool made any signing this season?
See, if Liverpool did
their
not
links
make any
are managed leaves.
We've not. No, we've not sold right now. We've not sold a player.
And why now?
That actually accomplished the EPL glory. So what are you talking about? It's still the same players. It's still the same mentality.
That's the problem. We have seen it. 2 or 3 seasons coming in. It's still the same player. It's still the same thing. We have seen it. And you are still coming back with the same
thing. Saying that these players have they've had
with the same team, but the same team that is coming back, can you still defeat it? No. How many teams could defeat Liverpool at last season? Just 2-3 teams.
Samiat, straight to the prediction. Third position.
Yeah.
Manchester United.
Yeah, fourth Liverpool.
Abby, she tried. She was being fair. She put Liverpool in the mix.
She's still fair, but she's not realistic with United position. Let us be fair.
Me, I just feel the same thing. Maybe if Liverpool bring in
she's a Man U fan. No, she cannot
some name. No. That aside. Maybe if they bring in some quality players, maybe. But with this same team, I'm just a bit skeptical.
You'll be skeptical to.
Well, she has a right to. She has a right to be skeptical.
Don't worry. Yeah. I'm not doubting that.
I like Liverpool now. I do not like Liverpool.
Us. You can never like.
I don't like Arsenal. I don't like Arsenal. I like Liverpool.
We are pure rivals.
Tunde, your predictions. So we could just round off.
I think Tunde is shy because he knows why he can't get anything.
Oh no, I'm here.
Tunde is never shy. Never ever.
All right, so
how?
Prediction top 4. The reason I'm not going to put Liverpool at the top, I'm not going to tip Liverpool to win the Premier League is because if they sell Wijnaldum as they are planning to, that's a core of your team that you're losing that without realizing it. There's no other central midfielder. Henderson, we know he's old. Milner only has a few weeks left in him or so. So I don't see Liverpool winning the Premier
Japanese
League.
guy, Makanaki. What's that guy's name? Is it Makanaki that is name? Okay, I don't know his name.
He's still learning English.
Yeah, so I don't see Liverpool winning the Premier League. But at this time when we are doing this podcast, if everything stays the way it is until the end of the season, I tip Chelsea to win the Premier League. Reason being that Lampard knows how to, at least he showed us this season, he knows how to hold a winning streak. If he can get his team firing, if he can get his team to start winning games, it's going to be difficult to knock them off that perch. And putting points together, it's going to be difficult for any other team. It's going to be difficult for any other matchup. So I have Chelsea to win the league. At this time, when there are if people make transfers and things change, then of course we'll have to reevaluate that. But so right now, I say Chelsea win the Premier League. Next would be Manchester United as second, Manchester City as third, because Man City still have defensive problem that's even a lot worse than that of Man United and Liverpool. Liverpool has defensive problem. Let's not act like that's not the thing, but they do. So Man City will be third because of what they need to fix defensively, and I can put Liverpool as fourth. But I mean, we have to also remember that there's still Arsenal in the mix, who are doing a lot of stuff. Which I mean, I know they're going to drop points here and there, but when they, like we've always seen, once they start putting things together, it becomes too late. But I mean, they'll still be somewhere up there in the mix. And of course, there's also Mourinho, regardless of the team he's at. So, yes. Another honorable mention. Definitely, these are two teams that I think will definitely give a fight to anybody. Leeds United and Everton. No, you can't rule them out. Everton are doing some really, really good business in the transfer. And Leeds United, just because if we are Leeds United.
Great. Lovely predictions. Okwa isn't here. I don't know if I have the right to stand in for Okwa, but I would just...
Yes, please.
I would just... No. Yeah, we just leave it be. Maybe you can drop a comment on the podcast, on the YouTube video, because this is live streaming on YouTube at the moment. But it's good. It's good having you guys around. It's fun doing this. It was fun doing this. How I wish we can have this every weekend. But, if wishes were horses. But it's good. We look forward to the coming season. The 2021 season is going to be fun. And on FootyWit podcast, we will be back with our weekly review of matches. And this season is going to be interesting because we're going to be making predictions. And, whoever loses would have to forfeit something. I can't wait for that to happen. I can't really, really wait for that to happen.
Yeah.
So, from Samiat...
Chimamaka, you're going to die.
From Samiat... from Samiat, Tunde, Chimamaka, Harbey. It's so nice having you guys today, and we hope we do more as the season goes into full gear. So, Samiat, parting shot into this episode. Just your final parting shot.
Yeah, it's always nice coming on the podcast, and it's nice coming here to rep Manchester United and banter other people. That's where the fun is. The league starts officially next season, so we'll be back next season. For now, bye.
Okay, Harbey. Final words on today's episode.
Yeah, I really appreciate everyone for coming, and it's really been a nice banter for this couple of minutes. And to everything being supported here, I know your teams will just be lesser than my team when it comes to the new season, in terms of position. So just brace up and just try and up your game. I will just say the champion. I just have to advise you to come up, so you people can come and match up to where I am. It's not easy. You have to give me that respect. So I think it's nice one.
He's advising.
Yeah.
Chimamaka, parting shots.
All right, guys. It's always wonderful doing with you guys, and I must tell you the truth. I had a wonderful day doing this. It's good to see Samiat back. Good to see Tunde. We've missed you guys. Harbey, wonderful to have you, and to every one of our fans out there. Keep up the good work. I will love you so much. Have a wonderful week ahead.
Yeah, Tunde. Apparently today joined the podcast from United States of America, Atlanta, Georgia, precisely. So just show us some love from USA, man.
My boy saying hi. But hey, to everyone who has joined and those that will be listening and watching, thank you all. I mean, it's always fun doing this. Banter aside, I love all the teams. We enjoy the sport, we enjoy the game, playing and supporting. So it's always good to do this. Looking forward to doing it again next week. And yes, come ready.
Great.
Yeah, so please drop your comments. All you Liverpool fans, all you Chelsea fans, Manchester United fans, Arsenal fans, the PT Okpe couldn't join back on the broadcast. But just drop the comments. Who do you think will nick it? Who do you think will be title contenders and the EPL? From us here, so final goodbye on today's episode. Bye.